Look, NBA YoungBoy has finally shown himself. You know what I mean? He's finally revealed himself, and he's not doing the young thug. He's not wearing the mask like Jackson kids. He's not doing that, bro. He's showing himself, and the fans are happy to see him. They swarmed NBA YoungBoy in the mall. Let's get into the content, fam. Look at YB.
YB, YB, yo, YB, what's up? YB.
Bro, I'm just happy to see YB looking good and in great spirits. Everybody already seen him bury the hatchet with Boosie. A lot of people know he done donated some money to get old boy out, you know what I mean? We ain't gonna say no names. This ain't about that, you know what I mean? But I will say this: I'm glad to see YB healthy and happy, bro. That's the only thing that matters, man. Healthy and happy. Now, it was a little picture that came out on him. He had like a little ferret or something sitting on his shoulders, you know what I mean? Made me look at him quite different. I thought he had aged so badly, bro, in the little time that he was in jail. So yeah. I had to get him, you know what I mean? I had to get him. Even if I like somebody, bro, I gotta run the content, bro. That what make me feel bad about the job. That what make this job so bad sometimes, you know what I mean? It's be some people that I like, but I be like, bro, wish he wouldn't have did that. That was with that picture with YB, bro. But look here. Fans love YB. Everybody got a mutual respect for the young boy. You know what I mean? Real shit. And he's a grown man, but everybody got a mutual respect for YB. You know what I mean? Happy to see him back out there. For the fans, they waiting on this tour. He's not going on tour with Raw Wave anymore. No mas. You know what I mean? That's over. He's gonna go on his own tour. It's gonna be an American tour all around the U.S. later on this year, at the end of the year. OG Tree has already confirmed that. So if you want to see YB, you're going to have to wait a minute. You just wait a minute, give it a little second. Let the man just be free. Let him be happy. The music going to come. You know what I mean? I only hope, pray, that this music is back like that other shit. You know what I mean? Like that other shit. That shit that made you like, damn, look at YB. You know what I mean? Real shit. This man had grown man emotions at 16, and he knew how to talk about them. One thing that made me always like YB is the love that he had for his grandmother. I lost my grandmother at about 15 years old. Changed my life forever. So when I hear this man talk about the love he had for his grandmother, I have to salute that. You know what I mean? Real shit. And this man been going through the emotions since a child. That has made everybody like YB. I just pray everybody leave him alone and let him get back to making the great music. Cause it kind of fucked me up with the bullshit. You know, yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. It kind of fucked me up with the bullshit because he was in that bitch rambling, trying to get it off. But that's being an artist, bro. You got to relieve that pressure, bro. Yeah, when you get it out of you, it relieves the pressure. That's all YB was doing. Now he's been sitting in the clank, thinking that it was gonna be over for him. The man had like 63 charges. 63. Despite Whack 100 them saying that man was snitching and everything, ain't no paperwork ever came out. We don't know what happened. But he got his second chance, bro. And it looks like, it appears that he got his second breath. So I'm willing to see what YB is gonna bring to this game, because he's always led the pack, bro. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Look, y'all drop it in the comments, man. Shout out NBA YoungBoy. Yeah, I played with him. No diddy. Just like I do everybody else. But that's my guy. Don't get it twisted, man. That's my guy. You know what I mean? Real shit. Squads from the playground, man. Like, share, subscribe. Look, we going up. If you listening to this through audio, I ain't said it in a while, bro. If you listening to this through audio, I'm pointing north. You can't tell, baby. If you can't tell, then you must be half blind. crippled or crazy. Man, look at me. You know what I mean? Look at everything. This is me. Smell the air. Smell nice out here. Taste the air. The air tastes good out here, bro. This is spring air. This is not like east side of Houston air anymore. That's what people don't understand. This is spring air. Drop it in the comments, bro. Scars from the playground. Shout out YP. Like I said, if you're waiting on that tour, OG Tree confirmed. Later on this year. Later on this year, Baby Joe. NBA YoungBoy, you was talking about him thinking you stole, I think it was like 75,000. Now it's time to come out. Tell YP what happened to that money. Clear it up. You know what I mean? Well, I ain't know about it until you did an interview. I think it was on Witty Apparatus. You know what I mean? I didn't know about that till you did the interview on Witty Apparatus, bro. Now, talk about it to where YB could hear it, bro. That's be way more respect. Niggas want to know. Niggas want to know what really going on in there. You put it out there to the world. Inquiring mind want to know. You know what the fuck I want to know, nigga. Don't play with my motherfucking mind. Where that 75K went. I ain't heard this shit. But everybody want to know. Look, shout out NBA YoungBoy. Shout out whatever he did with his money when he donated. That they say he that 200K. You know what I mean? Shout out that boy. Shout out this new CD with him and Lil Boosie. This bitch is gonna jam. All they gotta do is really be in a rap bag, and it's gonna be a classic. Instant classic. I'm willing to bet. Drop it in the comments. Southside still holding, bro. Scars from the playground. Like, share, subscribe, nigga. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.